Hey guys, it's Major Foley here, and now we're doing Betrayal at Sikyos on the Extended Edition. Now, this is a fairly straightforward and easy map. It's probably the easiest in the campaign. So what we do at the start is we send 3 rocks to Kastor, which is actually the final objective, but by doing it at the start, we don't have to worry about it at later. And all we have to really do is train priests, and we're set for the rest of the level. You can train some mummies if you want variety. I like to do variety, so I'll be doing that. But mostly all you need is priests. And you're pretty much set for the level, and then when Prometheus comes to attack you, you only have to run him around with Amanra while you wait for the timer to run out. It's a set timed level, guys, so let's get started. An old friend appears.
Be quiet back there.
Amanra, what are you doing here?
We've come for Kastor.
Us too. When I find him, I'm gonna pull his head off.
No, he is not our enemy. I think he is being tricked. We must find him.
What was that?
Again, I'm gonna have some serious words with Sikyos here. What he says.
What happened? What is that? That is a Titan. Only the lesser ones can escape Tartarus now. But soon, they'll free the others.
One called Prometheus a lesser titan.
This can't be. The power of the Olympian gods was the only thing keeping the Titans imprisoned. Fortunately, you went around destroying their temples and killing their followers. Now the Olympians can no longer hold them. Why would you do this? Oh, I didn't do it, Kastor. You did.
There he is! Kastor has betrayed us all! Kill him!
Alright.
Look,
The Pharaoh and that build all these houses.
And hope that Kastor can as well.
Start training some villagers. Now we're using all the villagers there just so we can get the houses done quickly.
doubt that thing is going to just sit back and let us build a base.
I'm gonna get sun-dried mud brick. I'm also gonna get a mining camp. So we are under Ra, so our priests can empower. And we'll use that. So, what I mean with the problem with Sikyos is we went around destroying temples and killing followers. Sure, we did that in Egypt and we did that in Norse, but they're not Olympians. And we were on Mount Olympus, so we were killing followers there. And I think the temple we destroyed at the end was like, you know, self-destructed because Kastor was on the mount, top of it. But, point still stands, right? Like, Norse and Egyptians aren't Olympians. So, I get it, but it's still a little frustrating. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to be training mummies and priests here after we send the 3 rocks over to Kastor so we don't have to worry about it later. That's your time, we only have to survive 14 minutes and then the mission's over. So the most difficult part of this level, and it's not difficult at all, is just having the Promethean follow a hero so your base lives. Or you can just try and build another base somewhere else and keep, you know, a bunch of stuff alive. Just going to use those gold mines there. But yeah. Other than that, it's not difficult. I think on some of the harder difficulties... sorry, on the easier difficulties, Kastor actually loses this push. It's been a while. I remember when I was younger and I was playing it, I almost had Kastor lose his base. I can't remember why, but every time I played on Titan, he's never lost his base here. So, I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna get my monuments. Don't really need to train more priests just yet. The Son of Osiris plus Amanra and Ajax can take him on. Really, Prometheans aren't exactly the strongest myth unit out there. Them splitting up into more offspring is a little frustrating to see. Alright, let's build another one. That screen shake from the Titan.
Destroying the entire city.
He's destroying the entire city.
In wedge.
Oh yeah, we want to get New King as well, so we can get a second Pharaoh. Want to get all the gold upgrades. Right, and we should have enough. The last monument. Now, if you really want to get more villages, you can get a few farms going, or you can just use the deer. Whatever works. You don't have to upgrade these. They're powerful enough as it is.
Get
But
it.
more. And with the line of sight, we just can see them coming wherever. So, usually they come from this side. Sometimes they'll come from this side, but most of the time it's this side. Alright, last monument. Monument to the gods. Yeah. What was cost? It's only gold cost though, but still. Alright. I will get a few on food, just because I can.
In a
I won't get any food upgrades though. I don't think it's necessary. Because all we're going to be doing now is training rocs. The 3 rocs we need, the pharaohs, the priests and the mummies. Now you can get 5 priests on these 2. I think you can increase favor generation by doing that. Not 100% sure. I believe it does work though. You can always test it by just putting them on. Anyway. Kastor advances to the Rock Age through the arms of Thea. Try to keep your Son of Osiris, you know, relatively healthy. You can't heal him after all, but he's usually fine. Alright. So just because we've lost our meat shield and our human soldiers, I'm gonna get some priests first. So right now we're getting how much favor per second? We're getting like 1 favor every 1.2 seconds. So just count that. Alright. Get those 3 rocks I require. Send them to Kastor's base. Just put them over the town center and you should be fine. You can, of course, I think, get armory upgrades for your units if you want them to do more damage as well. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Alright, so that gold's run out. Send them over there. And just have the priests or pharaohs help take out the myth units.
in wedge.
Alright. So let's get the Hands of the Pharaoh upgrade. And get the After Crown, and then just alternate training between mummies and priests. Nice and easy. See, now Kastor's just going to attack their base. You also got Restoration and Ancestors. I like to save Ancestors for when Prometheus does attack, though. They don't last long, but they give you some time just to get Amanra to become the focus. Now, I think there is another gold mine here too if you ran out of gold, but considering you got 12,000 gold here, it's not really necessary. Alright, we do have 3 rocks here. Yep. Sweet, we're sorted. Alright. Now we get our own minions thanks to the mummies as well, which is nice. Well, assuming they don't die fast enough, because we do have a lot of anti-myth power. Alright, so I'm actually going to send 5 priests over to these monuments now. I want to see, because I don't recall if it does what right or not. I'm pretty sure it does. We'll see in a second. Maybe not. Definitely getting 1 pretty much close to every second. Probably not worth it though. I really don't need any more villagers at this point. I am going to get that armory just to get some upgrades. It's not real, like I said, it's not strictly necessary. Okay, so it is slightly faster, I think. They do get it at a slightly faster rate, but it's not that much faster. Plus, pharaohs do empower less than... sorry, priests do empower less than a pharaoh, so... It's just how it looks to me. It could be like, you know, a placebo effect. Alright, we just want the copper weapons upgrade. We don't really want any other upgrades. We just want to get weapons. That screen shake. 24 range is amazing on priests, though. Kastor is going to proceed to destroy the tricked Atlanteans, which are neutral to us. Or, you know, nature. Hey, we can train priests now. I don't know why it's disabled. I think you guys have to build a temple to make him enabled. I think that's the case. Yeah, before I couldn't train priests from this. I don't know why. Alright, bronze weapons is next. We'd also get copper mail. Why not? Apart from getting food from this, we might as well just empower this instead. Oh yeah, so here's a funny thing. If you have your thing in the settings set to defensive, in the Titans campaign, your starting units actually have that. If you were playing the vanilla campaign originally, every unit you started with, not counting villagers, was always set to aggressive no matter what. And this made like Amanra always jump in and actually fight. But in the Titans campaign, they ignore that. And they actually just follow the options menu so they become defensive. And this is extremely frustrating when you train units like Anubites, because they jump and then they just walk back to where they were. So you have to kind of focus with them. Same, and Amanra inherits that trait pretty much now because they're obeying the options menu. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys. If you prefer to use defensive status by default instead of aggressive. Nice. Well, some of them are aggressive. But yeah. The Ajax is defensive. But some of the, I don't know, it works with some units, and it's like most of my priests can see the defensive. And apparently now it's aggressive as well, so who knows. But I've noticed in some levels that's just the case, or things like that. Alright, he's gonna come in about a minute, I think. I think he usually comes around 3 minutes left. How many markets do you want to train, Kastor? It's a little late for that. Alright. Now this is where we do that, and we need to get Amanra. Where is she? The downside of training so many priests is that you can't just use the Find Hero key because it's going to cycle through all of them. I'm going to cast Restoration here to heal Amanra. That's it. Come on, follow Amanra. Pretty much, we're going to trust our units to be able to hold the fight, but Amanra needs to stop leaping into danger. Come on. So just keep her control. You get access to Lightning Storm here. It's not really worth using. I don't need you helping her. So the Titan's going to do like 30 to 50 damage each strike, depending on which attack it does, I believe. So just, all you got to do is play, you know, tag with the Titan and you're set. Funnily enough, we do use this strategy again later in the campaign, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, they'll be able to hold that army off. I'll just cast Lightning Storm, because why not? And all I do usually is I just set waypoints like this. But I'd always keep an eye on him, just in case he actually might turn around and keep track of Amanra. It's just worth keeping an eye on. 2 minutes to go. These units are stuck there now. Typical. Yep, we do have the 3 rocs.
In wedge.
Alright, we need to add more waypoints. By doing that, just hold shift and right click as you want. You can attack Son of Osiris. Oh, looks like he's got some reinforcements now. So now we actually do have to watch it because the Prometheans can probably get Amanra stuck. That's just something to watch out for. I mean, Amanra is faster than all of them. She's got a movement speed of 5.3. That's why you want to keep an eye on, just because Prometheus might decide to turn around because you're too fast. Sort of why I'm trying to go around wide, so he actually follows the entire way. Anyway, 30 seconds. And we actually use all the gold. There's like another 2 sets more there, but you don't, like I said, you don't need that much gold. You just got plenty. Again, one of the easiest missions in this campaign. You only have to train one type of unit. Realistically.
We have to get to Kastor. We can use rocs to get him out of there. Get those rocs over to Kastor. He can't hold out much longer.
I mean, he held out just fine. Atheist noticed.
What have I done?
It's a little late for that.
Most of the Atlantean army is now under Sikyos' control. It will be difficult to fight them and the Titan with this small force.
There are other Titans to fight.
Arcantos?
Father, I didn't know. I was trying to do what was best for Atlantis. Do not dwell on that, my son. You must fight these Titans now. Fight them? How can we fight them? These are the lesser ones. They were sent to destroy the temples and followers of the Olympians to weaken them. If that is allowed, the greater ones can emerge.
I have problems with that one right there.
There is a Titan in Egypt. Now?
Yes, and one in the Norselands. You will have allies in these places.
We go to Egypt first.
I need to get this off my chest. Cerberus is not a Titan. For God's sakes. I don't know why they made him a fucking Titan. He's not a bloody Titan. Alright, guys. That's it for Betrayal at Sikyos. Now, next is the level that everyone dislikes to some degree. Cerberus. I will show you a foolproof strategy if they attack you aggressively or slowly, or, you know, they stop attacking you. The strategy works for all of them. It might take a little longer if you get attacked more aggressively, but it is still possible to pull off. But we'll get to that when we get to that video. So look forward to the gold edition of Betrayal at Sikyos soon after this one. And Cerberus will probably come tomorrow, because today, in a couple of hours, I'm going to be playing the Battlefield beta. which I can't wait for. And yeah, so Cerberus will come soon. It'll definitely be this week. I want to get this done potentially by the start of next week at the latest. There's only really 5 more levels to go, and Cerberus is the last hard one in this campaign. The rest of them's actually pretty simple. So this one can be done in 10 minutes, and then this one's not too hard. Atlantis Betrayal is just like another dungeon crawling one, which is fun. And War of the Titans is the level I mentioned where you play tag again. So thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, drop me a like, subscribe. It does help me. Join my Discord channel where I announce when I stream on Twitch, although they've been short streams lately because of a sore back. I've been lately playing Dawn of War Dark Crusade. I've been playing all the races on that. I've done Imperial Guard, Eldar so far. Probably going to be doing Space Marines or Necrons next, so we'll see where we go from there. And yeah, I'll catch you guys the next part of AOM.